Pretty much this entire generative AI boom has been based on lies. It's been based on suggesting what this might do versus what it actually does. Nowhere is that more illustrative than the lack of revenue pretty much everywhere. Even OpenAI, the use of annualized revenues, as in 12 times a month, is honestly journalistic crime. Because when you actually look, these companies, we don't know what they actually make. We do know they lose billions. We don't really know how much money OpenAI has made or Anthropic has made. We do know, however, companies like Cursor, 500 million annualized revenue. Even them, we don't really know. But we know that everyone's losing money, and these revenues are kind of piss poor. And the actual products are unreliable. The people that really love them are constantly having to hammer them back into place. But when you ask even the most devout AI person what it is they love about it, they get quite vague indeed. And they get quite vague because the real things that these things, and I have it in the Haters Guide, they do one of like 9 to 11 things. It's like they can summarize, they can generate, they can take actions, but only in as much as they can be relying on a large language model to create or do any kind of distinct action is kind of bad. So ultimately, we've built this entire thing talking about this big revolution, just shouted at people that if they don't get into AI, they'll be falling behind. But when you look at the actual products, they don't do that much. They don't do enough to even remotely justify the amount of press, to even remotely justify the furor around even like Wario Amadei or Sam Altman. Like, these guys are not even that interesting, and the things they're building are not even real products. Indeed, when you go back and look at the history of the press around these products, you can see no one really talks about what they do, what they can do, what they might do, what's possible in the future based on what we're extrapolating. It's 2025. What the f are we doing?